Cem Gurdeniz is a retired Turkish admiral. He joins us now from Istanbul. Admiral, thank you so much for your time. It was just in May that Cyprus, Egypt, France, Greece and the UAE, they all collectively signed a statement that condemned Turkey for what they called its illegal activities in the Eastern Med and its expansionism. And now you have the European Union, its foreign ministers meeting and making threats over the past few months. How does Turkey negotiate this collective that is against it?
There is no need for negotiation because this is an issue of the Turkish sovereignty. 100 years ago, Turkey was imposed with the Sevres Treaty to, against the mainland. But right now we are facing a new situation that the West, especially the EU and the United States, are imposing on Turkey via Cyprus, Greek Cypriots and Greece, the exclusion of Turkey from the Mediterranean Sea. If you look at the map that they're imposing on Turkey, it's totally unacceptable and totally excludes Turkey from the sea. But the sea means for Turkey the Mediterranean policies, Mediterranean civilization. So it's impossible for Turkey to accept this map or their imposition. On the other hand, in terms of maritime law or law of the sea, it's almost impossible for Greece and Greek Cypriots to claim their rights because in the previous jurisprudences, previous International Court of Justice decisions and the custom law, it's impossible for the islands that imposing such a large chunks of the maritime areas. And therefore, Turkey, even Turkey stays alone, Turkey is ready to defend its rights like she did after the World War I. There's no need to discuss that.
Okay, I suppose if it were to become a legal issue and international courts were to become involved, the judges would make their pronouncement. But what judges cannot pronounce about is Turkey's claim that when it comes to the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus and the Greek-administered drilling rights, those drilling rights and any natural resources extracted from the Eastern Mediterranean will only be for the advantage of the Greeks and Greek-administered Cyprus and not for the people living in the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. That's not a legal issue. That's a feeling of how do we take care of people. Yeah. It's a personal thing.
Yeah, definitely. You are right. And as you know, that when the Greek Cypriots were accepted to the European Union, it was very illegal move. But right now, they're acting on own behalf and disregarding all the interests of the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. When Turkey, as the Turkish government, is protecting the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus rights, and they're saying that Turkey's interests are expanding. It's not that, because TRNC doesn't have the capability to protect their maritime interests. This is what Turkey is doing. And so in the future, if there will be a solution to the Cyprus problem, definitely that will be the #1 issue that to be resolved.
As an admiral, as a man who has spent time at sea, with Greek warships now patrolling and observing the Oruç Reis, with the French saying that they are going to send some reinforcements to that area, with Turkish warships also there, how easy is it for there to be some kind of misunderstanding in this kind of situation?
This is not Turkey's problem. This is the Greek side's or French side's problem, because Turkey, according to the international law, acted very soberly, very prudentially. For instance, Turkey declared the continental shelf coordinates, Turkey declared the NAVTEX, and Turkey declared their good intention after the 21st of July because she froze the NAVTEX activities of Oruç Reis. So Greece acted on the contrary, and therefore, if there will be a active intervention against Oruç Reis by Greek side, there will be an attack against a state ship. So what happens if a warship attacks another country's state ship? It's in the history. So I think this is a function of Greeks' decision-making process. They have to decide whether or not to kill the peace. And if they decide to kill the peace, this is their responsibility. But at last, I'm going to tell you that if the West, EU, and the United States, and including France, supports the Greece to act militarily against Turkey, that will be the end of NATO. That will be the end of the status quo and peace in the region, which is not good for global or regional security. So this is a responsibility for Greece to keep the peace.
Cem Gurdeniz, thank you so much indeed for joining us on the News Hour. Appreciate it.